Criminal case process. Hello, this is attorney Marc Lopez. I want to kind of give a general overview of the criminal case process. I have lots of videos on initial hearings, pretrial conferences, trial by jury, trial by bench trial, but as a brief overview, when a person is arrested, the officer has decided there's probable cause to arrest an individual for a crime. And what happens is, officer has to actually type a probable cause affidavit and submits that to a judge. A judge simply reads what's written by the police officer. He's not saying the person is or is not guilty, but he's simply agreeing that there's probable cause for the arrest. At that point, initial hearing is set, bond is set. Depending on the crime, the person's going to be OR'd. It might be OR'd with some monitoring. They may have to actually pay a money bail or get a surety bond. So many different ways that can happen, but at some point a bail is set, initial hearing is set. A person is generally released prior to initial hearing, and then the person will actually attend the initial hearing. There's various rights the judge has to actually read out loud, or the person can actually have their attorney waive the initial hearing if it's a misdemeanor. After the initial hearing, generally there'll be a pretrial set, and then possibly either a bench trial or a jury trial, depending on if it's a felony or a misdemeanor charge. The pretrial conference is basically a get-together between the parties. For a criminal case, you always have to appear unless excused by a judge. And then basically at the pretrial conference, the judge wants to make sure both parties have everything they need, or at least they're in the process of getting everything they need to get this case wrapped up in a timely manner. Depending on the crime, depending on strategy, depending on what the client wants, there'll either be a jury trial or a bench trial. A bench trial is basically a trial with the judge as the decider of fact and the referee of law, and then there'll be the defendant, the defendant's attorney, and the state of Indiana, and typically a police officer or other supporting witness. With the jury trial, it's just like you see on TV. Depending on what level of felony, though, there will either be 6 or 12 jurors. You don't always get 12 jurors. And if you do get 12 jurors, because it's a really serious crime. In between the pretrial conference and the trial by jury or trial by bench, there might be other pretrial conferences. There may be a guilty plea hearing. There may be other deadlines the court wants you to come through. But that's the general overview of the criminal court process. Please watch the other videos. If you have any questions about the specific occurrences, initial hearings, guilty plea trials, pretrial conferences, we have tons of information for free. Check it out. If you have any questions, give us a call, 317-632-3642. And remember, always plead the fifth.